Speaking of MILF music.
Speaking of MILF shit.
I was searching for your music videos.
Yes, I'm glad you're bringing this up.
Last night on YouTube. Figured, you know, I ain't listened to the Jaidyn Alexis catalog in a little while. Maybe I'll fire up some music videos. Not on YouTube at this time.
Yeah. Either it was him or he let somebody, what he says, he let somebody delete all my stuff off his YouTube.
Oh, so
and that happened back in March.
Wow. Oh, so that's been 6 months or wow.
Yeah. I was just as shocked as you guys.
Do you guys have any contracts in place for anything with each other?
No. And I mean, when we started working together, like we were living together. We were together as far as I knew.
It's awkward.
And no, it is an awkward conversation, but I also wasn't looking for that. Yeah. I've never looked for anything contractual. I've never looked for anything paper-wise or court-wise or anything. I've never been that type of bitch. I don't want to have to be that type of bitch, but the more he does weird shit and like he has been, is kind of like, bro, like so at some point, like. So
there's two scenarios. One, the videos are deleted, they're gone forever.
Right.
Or B, or two, is that they have been put on private and they could be brought back. If it was him making the decision, I would assume that he put them on private so that if you and him are cool again, or if you start doing what he wants you to do, he can bring them back from the grave. But if it was Chrisean who went into the back end of his YouTube and deleted them, then probably they're deleted.
That's what he says happened.
That's what he says happened.
That's what he says happened. And then, and I just feel like, he would have put them numbers back on his. What would it have? You know what I mean? He would just put them numbers back on his shit. It would. I think by now, you get me. If he was mad, he might have just put them back on there. But I genuinely think that it is true that she did it and she deleted it. I mean, you know.
But why wouldn't he re-upload it?
I think we're starting over. Like that's why I haven't uploaded it on mine personally, because it's just like starting over. It's just like so disrespectful to the credibility that it built, you know.
And you want that original view count.
Yeah, like I want that. You know, I want that original view. But you know, what's always for me will always be for me. You know, just because somebody tries to, you know. And my YouTube is still shadow banned. Yeah. My own personal YouTube is shadow banned.
Oh really? Why is that?
I have no idea.
Because I didn't see it popping up when I was searching last night.
I only have 2 music videos up there, and it's completely banned.
And those are more recent ones that you put out?
It was the Hot Little Mama with EKE, and then the Bossy video that I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why did it get shadow banned? So
I have no idea. I don't know. And I don't know who to even try to contact about that. But
is that frustrating when it comes time for you to like refocus on your music and everything? Is it like very kind of...
It is.
Not want to continue?
No, I'm always keep going, but yeah, no one's gonna stop me from doing that. But it is frustrating because it's like I didn't do anything to any of these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is the problem? And just far as deleting, I'm never gonna get no bitch's shit deleted or delete it myself because that's hater shit. You know what I mean? Like you're that threatened that you feel like you need to delete my shit, but you know. If you're so who you are, you should never feel threatened by somebody, you know? Yeah. But, you know, so I'm going to keep pushing, and it is what it is. I'm not even, that's like a year ago.
Yeah, that hurts me deep down in my heart, because just the fact that, like, I feel like when somebody puts a music video out and it gets those views, it gets those comments, it gets those likes, and just the idea that it would be gone, and like, that's a historical record. Like, it feels 100%. So f***ed up.
And it was organic the way it built, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I would be like, pull up your YouTube. I want to see if it's privated right now.
That is a good point.
I would not be able to let it go. I would not be able to let it go.
Yeah, next time he tries to get you to do something.
At first it was hard. It was hard at first. I was like, ain't no way. Like, I'm really going to get somebody. Like, but I was like, you know what? It's like, but it's something as simple as someone can give it to you, they can take it away. So that's why I'm over the whole, don't give me shit.
Yeah.
I'll go get it. It's
because then he'll just tell you, like,
give me the opportunity to myself. I'll go get it. I don't want you to give me anything anymore. You know?
Are you feeling the face tattoos?
I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I will say him covering up the one made it better. Okay. It made it better and easier to deal with, but I'm still not the hugest fan of it. He could maybe do without like 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
Like, you know? But I mean, his face was already tatted. It's not like a biggest stretch ever.
Right.
But I wish if he was gonna do that, he would have did it outside and not inside. Maybe the quality would have been different, you know. But
does it make you question where he's at mentally? Like, his judgments, or no? Do you feel like it
Yeah,
tracks?
I think his judgments are, he does everything on the spot. I don't think he puts a lot of thought into anything right now. I think right now he's just like, if it's a good idea in that moment, he gonna do it. And then he gonna just write it out.
But I feel like I feel like he's the last big LA rapper who's like totally like, you know what, like no matter how big I get, I'm still just gonna be pushing the street shit, this gangster shit. Like he's just fully like wearing that culture. Yeah. Everybody, when they get really big, their gangster shit ends up getting kind of smoothed over, polished off. Like, you know, somebody like YG will put out an album called Bompton, but he's not saying all the extra shit necessarily in songs. It gets a little bit more subtle, a little bit more refined. That's just normal. I love that about Blueface. I'm not gonna lie, that like even though he's at this stage of celebrity and everything, he's still just really like being what I know an LA gangster to be, which in the long run, is this good? Because I seen last night that there was a blood that like he basically had him kicked out of the line for the club.
I did see that too.
And I'm like, oh shit. Like, because you know, it's like that stuff does have potential consequences. People are going to want to do something to you, and a lot of people in his position would just avoid that, and he just doesn't give a and it's like part of me wants him to just live like a healthy, safe life off in the hills, but part of me also just loves that circus of him just really like representing for what I know a lot of these dudes are behind the scenes, but then they don't want to represent publicly.
I mean, I agree. I mean, it's like I go back and forth. I want him to be safe also, but it's like, yeah, stand on business.
Yeah.
I
you don't get scared?
I mean, I think that whatever is meant to be is meant to be. So I don't like to live in like the what ifs or, you know, stuff,
How do you do that? I only live in the what ifs.
Outside today. I could walk outside this building and get hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens to people. Yeah. But no, I think that I think that as long as he surrounds himself with the right people, and, you know, as long as you dot your I's and cross your T's, you know, and if you're going to live that way, live your life, you know, as long as you're not with the kids, you know, do your thing. Yeah, but also stand on business. Don't be a mark and go back on what you say. That's a lot, you know?
Lena just hates violence and drama so much. And I told her that story that you told me the one time about, I asked her, like, what's the most gangster shit you ever seen Blueface do? And she's like, probably like I pulled up with him to an alley and he like fought 5 Crips at the same time. Yeah. Like from his section, I think. Like they had an issue with him about something. He pulled up, he got his issue and kept it moving, and she sat in the car and watched it. And I'm just like, wow, my bitch.
I would have been out of there so fast, and I would never talk to him again.
I just made sure that, you know, as long as they're not jumping and doing none of that, then we good.
Yeah.
You know, one motherfucker's thrown up right here, somebody over here catching their breath. Like, as long as we're not jumping, we good.
I can't even watch the UFC. I don't know how you sat there.
Wait. He's fighting 5 dudes, and one of them has to take a break to throw up.
Yeah, he had to do it like back to back to back, and then one of them's throwing up, and I'm like, you're disgusting. Other one's over here catching his breath. He needs an asthma pump and shit. I'm like, oh hell no. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, like, why did you eat In-N-Out before you came here? Like, that's weird. Like, you know? Wow. Yeah, it was a lot. But that is, yeah. When people be like, you're not around for such, I was around.
Yeah.
If I went over there right now, they all know.
But how would you describe your emotional state while the 5 fades were taking place?
Anxious, nervous. I mean, I knew what we were going to do, so it wasn't like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I knew what was going on.
Was there blood?
It wasn't like that. It was like they literally were just fighting, and then it was like they all did one round and it was over with.
Okay.
Just one so happened to be thrown out.
Yeah. See, like it's not a fight to the death. They don't want to kill him. They just got an issue. We have pride as men. We're going to have to do this to get it out the way. I know it's kind of hard for me to understand too, but
I'm against this whole idea, so I would not have stayed there.
Like, yeah, but I mean, I was not leaving my man, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything 420 really is that one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for your go-to gear or something new and unexpected, they got options for days, and they're always dropping mystery boxes and deals. The E420 app is clean, shipping is quick, and they literally have everything. Don't forget to use code NOJUMPER at checkout.